can't even speak now because if I affirm, there's there's nothing. If I just say what is, it's just negative. So there's nothing I can do. Like he can't speak. And it's been stuck for hours. 'Cause I already tried, and I just go around in circles. I already went, did all these. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And that is can't be doing from things from this much. It's just the testament that I didn't get out and had nobody to help. 'Cause I was in a much better place to actually, like I was almost like I was so close to like getting to a hotel. Now I'm like going backwards. But I wasn't able. I couldn't bring the bed, so like, and then all the other. Every time I was pushing to think when I had no energy to do it, and then I was like taking from that. And then even just the act of doing that is taking more that I don't have. And then wasting this time. This can't be wasted. And then it's just more the same. And then by the nighttime, I'm just gonna like, yeah, it's all the same shit. It's all been predictable the whole time. And like, I was right. And it's getting more painful by the second. And if I went out, if I went just walk, I was gonna go for a walk outside, then see, that's the variables. If I just do even that, I have to pay in ways. And then the context behind that, I just literally can't be doing. This is so stupid. It's like the dumbest thing ever that I got forced like this. And it's like once you add the pains to it, and like by the time I'm in like tons of pain, and then I'm still trying to do things, and then when I knew the ways that made sense, those I always it's like back to this again. And this is just so dumb because it's just gonna be it's just and then I already know what happens when I already push through the things. I know what happens if I go that way, if I go there, if I go there, I go there. I already know. Then I know what I have to deal with later. I know what I have to deal with tomorrow. I know what to deal with for the next 3 days. I know what to do. It's all, every damn fucking thing. I know. Every fucking thing. You guys give me like 5 likes for just like talking. I'm just talking. You don't even see my face. um, yeah, I don't know. Then it's like once I pick up the guitar, that's gonna put me into another mode. The pain with that, and however many more seconds I spend doing this. Down to like every single degree of nuance that goes further and further. There's no way. It's like pushing. It's like dozens of cages on top of cages. And like the math didn't change, so it's like super predictable. Is it everything? It's just simple. It's just equations. So, how is it that I have this understanding, and then the psychopaths that were supposed to be my parents, they can't do math, or they pretend like they can. I don't, I don't, I don't know. Hello? This is a waste of energy, though. This is a waste of time and energy. It has to be. This doesn't make sense. It's just the same. And I know what happens. There's the stimuli. I can just get basic stimuli from even just because I'm tortured all the time. If I just have basic basic stimuli. This is the thing also. If I can actually get into the state where my emotions just flow out, there won't be the same, there isn't that same feeling that comes. Also, sometimes, like, but once I get into explaining that, I mean, that can fall apart too. You have to understand, like, God, you can't make people understand, but there's this, I mean, it's a testament every time because just how, like, I can just see how easy it would be just having just simple, like, just the most basic things in the right place, and it would like all be fine. Just at least for, I mean, I'd be in like heaven for like a couple days because it would just be without all the things tormenting me. See just taking away some of those things would be like heaven. But I didn't get that. I didn't even get that. Or I didn't even get that. No. And then this as I'm doing this, it's still in the act and process of procrastinating and not able to actually go. And then once I do that, it's literally I've been to every degree of this down. Yeah, it's just pointless to speak on at this point now. Had I been able to speak on the things and get like support much earlier, like I think like endless possibilities. And if someone just helped like and actually understood and realized, yeah, the dude has to get out of this apartment or else he's fucked. Like, like because it's like uniquely weird in how the whole entire thing shakes, and like no other place ever has been like that. Just made no sense. I already, it's just, and then I got myself too used to just fighting forever, fighting too hard. So that's why I just keep doing it now. I just keep going around, and I won't give up. And then, but eventually, like I have to, because else the shit will break down. I already know how this shit works. And already, like I've been put in positions where they could take advantage of me being fragile or near breaking, um, or a different state. When I go to my brain will go to different mind states, mental states to cope with being that damaged and in that much pain, especially by the nighttime. And it's like I have full awareness of all these things. Ah, shit, I'm doing it. You can see. I mean, it was a simple thing that, like, obviously I had to reduce some of the stressors. And yeah, it's like my parents, I begged my parents for years and years. Like, they're super evil to me. Like, I can't fathom. Can't fathom treating people like that. It was so. I mean, how the hell? How do you do that? I was telling them. I was literally telling them like each compounding pain factor, and it just yeah, it just shows because they're the ones who started all this shit to begin with. Of course, they would not care. I always go around in circles with that too. It's like, of course, but that's because I believed these people actually cared about me for so long, and they were just so either so. I thought they were actually so dumb that they didn't understand when I would explain things. But then later on, then yeah, I just don't see how it's possible because I know they were aware of yeah. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be inside, and I shouldn't. And then I should be able to actually go outside, come back, be able to like. Especially if I have an acoustic guitar, I can take that weight on me. Like I can take the weight of the guitar, the acoustic guitar, for some more time. And if I time everything right and I do everything right properly, I can get some space and make it like actually work. I can do that with all these things I put to make it. After all I've been through, it's like all I asked was to make things worth it. Not even like eliminate sins or anything, but make the pain worth it. Fuck. It's like it's all like right there. It's like all so close. Like, so, like, what are we doing here? I'm gonna fucking go nuts, dude. If I can't, like, actually settle on something, like, I actually have to be able to, like, settle on something here. It's like I've been torn in so many directions for now, and then the last, like, week going, I swear, dude, I was, like, right there. That's why, like, this is so dumb. It's like a complete waste of time now. And then, like, the only time, like, the more, like, that this happens, like, there's no way. And then things just gonna break. And then, again, then, well, if that happens, then, but then they'll just take advantage. And then no one will be there to help. That's why I have to actually do things before that and actually take care of myself. And make the judgment, because I guess nobody else is gonna. It's so, that is so twisted though. Like, the only way for me to escape that, like, cause since I'm not actually getting out of this place, and all the times, like, I kept, like, I already knew. Here, and then I would try to transcend what I already knew was, like, impossible. Like, they made me live like a crazy person. It's like the definition of insanity to, like, do things that over and over again that don't work. They made me live like that when I already did all the math and I already proved what worked and what didn't. You see? I proved what worked and what didn't over decades. My parents denied everything. Like, there's a, and it's, there's only so much time for the light even left. There's only so much time. There's only so much time for the light even left. And then But I'd go outside, I'd be like, oh, the beauty and the feeling of how good it feels just to have the sun shine on me. And then I have to take the pain in these certain ways that I already know that could have been avoided, though. That can be avoided to some extent, that can be managed to some extent, at least the ways that I know how. And my parents would not allow it, and still won't allow it, and they've tortured me through it. Every single nook and cranny of the nuance of context. And that's why they're evil people. And there's so much of it. And then to make me appear like a crazy person or something, and then actually to use that, like, that's how they're twisted there. That's what it's always been. They're sick people. Like, even just the example when I was having such trouble sleeping as a kid, and then having my mom force me to stay up when I actually, the times I could sleep, and then the damage done when you're going, what am I gonna do? Because if I go outside, it's the same shit. If I go do that again, and then I'll take the toll there, and then I'll pay there, and I know what it was like yesterday, and then trying to play guitar at night, because then I didn't know if I was gonna have that a chance again, and pushing it. It sucks. Assuming that time will be over. It's fucking. There's not any. How am I supposed to put out positive energy and like have fun with any of you if I'm dealing with this and I'm trapped in it? I can't. It's just math again. Or it's just the recipe. You know, that's why cooking is like super simple, because that's like super to the recipe. What I have to do is, like, everything is that. It's just the different degrees of nuance. And then it's like, yeah, someone like me that understands, but I don't have the options. I'm stuck in a cage. No one. Yeah, it's just so twisted that I still had to do this again. And I probably should have just like taken it, like just stopped and like had painkillers and just like relaxed laying down. Although I don't know if I can even do that now. At the point with my jaws. And I still don't even want to take painkillers. Like, I don't want anything that will mess with my the way my brain is, and just different things that affect. I want everything to be solid and relied upon. This isn't good. This isn't good, because I need to actually. I don't know. Well, I don't have any tics right now. Although, see, like me looking at myself in the camera, it's not good for that. That's one of the like triggers for me. Like with it's like really obvious that me doing these streams is kind of it's not good for the tick stuff usually. And like as soon as I get into that blockage, but also then I see the tick stuff's way worse when I'm in more pain. But so is everything, of course. Hello. It's really an indicator, like the ticks also, because it's like there's subconscious processing going on. And it's like the ticks are kind of like trying to say like something's wrong. Usually. Or if it's like ticks that don't just, it's like, yeah, I can already sense it's happening even now. And that's like another thing. It's like add that. And then if I was talking to someone directly, like if I was talking to like Jasmine, like I did yesterday, or if I was able to do that before I got into this process, now waiting and like now I'm screwed, like then there would be a chance. There would be chances to like actually like pick up where you left off and like make things sort of be able to be processed and then actually sort of draw a line at some point and like work with someone to and also just the expenditure of energy. It's like because the times that I can not debate at all, then you have way more energy to work with. But if you have to go back and return to all the wrongs again, then that's how that got screwed up. Otherwise, it would have worked out. It's like all my life, I was really smart the way I tried to figure things out because it's like I always did that the scientific method or tried to, but my parents, what they did, it's just nutty how everything is like the opposite. They made it so I could not employ this scientific method not properly because everything was piled on top of each other and then too much to juggle, and that's like the whole thing until things break and then you can't even. Can you imagine what it would be like to spend like your entire life like doing this, but like in private to your parents? Because it's I can't even like. There's no way to convey this stuff. And then you go back and back and back and back, and how twisted it is. I didn't want that there. That was dangerous. I don't know. Nobody's here anyway. I don't know what the hell to do. What to do? I don't know. It's just like all the other times. Sometimes I got myself out before any indecision. I just made the decision already. Before then, I did literally everything. I've done everything to every damn degree. I'm still fucking debating now. And I would just have gone to. I would have tried and. Like I know I'm not gonna be able to do it if I try later, if I'm in too much pain. And if I try with the guitar there, if I just go walking, each thing There's no room left though. Every little bit that I made enough room even to go to the hotel. Now it's drained again, and then other things. Every damn second mattered, and I could see all the pieces. It's like, so I already understood I'd be in these positions. I already tried. That's why I tried so hard months before, and all those posts when I was trying so damn hard. And that's why I'd get even more angry. Because I was like, I was so close for so many years, and then those psychos, like, they did it to me again. The same